Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is our last section, and what we just want to do is take this out for a spin. I'm going to put into your, I'll be putting into the chat in just a moment where you're going to be going, the room you're going to be going into. Also, I'll be putting into chat a case we'd like you to work through. Again, putting the moral deliberation roadmap through a spin, and maybe even more, talk a little bit about the moral perception. So Team Plato is going to be comprised of Maria and Mark. I'll be there in the room with you if you have questions you'd like to ask me. And also everybody else on this line, I think I've given you access to either of the rooms so you can be there. Team Aristotle will be Mary, Wesley, and Deborah, and Marcus will be there to answer any questions you may have. And so sort of the framing questions I'd like to ask are, first of all, I mean, is this just, if you were making this decision, would this be just a routine choice, or would this be one of those that would warrant deliberate moral reflection? And why do you think that? It's probably the most important question, because obviously I think that this is, I think these are both clearly cases that warrant deliberate moral reflection. Otherwise, we wouldn't use them. The next is this a test of integrity or a moral dilemma? And why would you say that? And then, regardless, go into the moral deliberation roadmap. Go into those 4 factors. So even if you conclude, yep, I think this is just a test of integrity, end of story, continue down the roadmap and say, what if I'm wrong? What if it weren't? Okay. Any questions before we get to the technology part, which does leave me a little bit worried, but, about the exercise? Okay. So. Yes. Okay. So I think I've now plugged in the rooms you need to go into, and also the cases you'll be looking at once in those rooms. Okay. So before we go, let's a couple of key things. One, do not leave this room without muting your mic. And 2, let's be back at 11:25. That gives us 15 minutes in our rooms to talk about this. And yes, I had
you mean 35, right, Roger?
Yes, indeed. Thank you for the math correction. And actually, that's when I think about it, that's gonna draw us kind of close. So why don't we make it really quick and just do a 10-minute discussion in our rooms and make it, well, what do you think, Marcus?
That's fine. 11:30.
11:30. That way we'll have a little more time to talk about what we came up with. Yeah, Mark.
It's telling me I need access for the case study.
Oh my.
So you just need to hit turn sharing on, I think.
Okay. Will do.
What were we saying about all the many ways it can go wrong?
Yeah, there you go. Let me see. Well, hold on a second. Uncomfortable situations. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hey, Roger, do you want to do this in your room? That way you guys can talk there.
Could do that. So is anybody able to, in Team Aristotle, are you able to read your thing?
No. And
Okay.
Deborah left the meeting.
I'm in Team Aristotle. I can see it.
You can see it. Okay. So let me see. Okay, so I think I can do this. Yeah, you can go ahead and go to your rooms and I'll work on this. If you'd like. If you're still in this room, you should be good to go. And I just gave it to the participants. I don't know a way to do it to everybody, so just the participants. And Marcus, you see yours, right? You've got it. Okay, so everybody should go to your room.
Roger, is there a link for Team Plato?
Yeah, so Team Plato, see where it says room?
Okay.
Just go to
Got
that.
it. I finally found you.